Hello everyone, again. Sorry this is the second video I've put out this month that isn't GoAnimate related. Anyways, this is a follow-up video to the SSSniperWolf video I made about a week ago. Just in case you're not familiar with this situation, I'll go over it here. So, SSSniperWolf is a massive YouTuber just outside of the top 100 most subscribed YouTube channels, sitting at 30 million subscribers. She had some feuds with another big YouTuber named Jax Films, with about 5 million subscribers. Jax Films criticized her objectively lazy content for 2 months until things went south. Because on Friday the 13th, she doxed Jax Films and put his address on her Instagram stories, threatening him, his wife, and their 3 dogs. They no longer feel safe living in their own home thanks to the fact that SSSniperWolf shared this with 5.6 million people. Now that we're caught up, let's get to the real point of this video, which is YouTube's response. Before yesterday, YouTube did nothing about the situation. They didn't speak out about it or take action. But yesterday, that changed. YouTube would release a tweet saying, confirming SSSniperWolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk, harm the community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place. Now there are quite a few things wrong with this tweet. First off, why did she only get a temporary monetization suspension? I mean, she literally doxed a person, put their safety at risk, and on top of that, didn't even have remorse for it and laughed it off. Giving her a ban was the least they could do, and yet they barely gave her a slap on the wrist. Also, what do they mean it's temporary? Temporary could mean the suspension lasts a day, a week, or even a year. Me personally, I doubt that this lasts more than a week, and that's honestly generous considering that they are going out of their way to protect SSSniperWolf's reputation. However, the worst part about this tweet is the fact that they said that this behavior from both sides was bad. What did Jack do? He did virtually nothing. His responses were merely polite and kindly asked SSSniperWolf to be banned. Also, the only thing Jack did to SSSniperWolf the past 2 months was criticizing her terrible content and the lack of credit for the smaller creators. This is probably the most gutless, heartless, spineless response I've ever seen from YouTube. This situation and YouTube's response is setting the most terrifying precedent. And that is, so long as you have a big audience, you can commit horrendous crimes against another creator and virtually nothing will happen. Also, I'd like to go over SSSniperWolf's apology, if you can even call it that. Here's what it says. Let me start off by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jax Film, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jax Film, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I'm sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately, not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it. Respect the decision and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment. Okay, seriously, what in the Kentucky Fried is this shit? This is the most AI-generated, half-assed apology I've ever seen out of a creator. The sad part is that this is probably the best response to come out of SSSniperWolf's mouth. Or keyboard, if you will. This is a double down and a guitar away from making Colleen Ballinger look like a saint. Also, SSSniperWolf, I have a couple questions. Why did you not address the doxing in this apology? Is it to protect your brand? I guess, considering your many controversies over the years. And more importantly, why in the world did you take a week to make this apology? Oh right, it's because you got caught, you got punished. Do you guys not think that SSSniperWolf is being sincere here? I hope so, because SSniperWolf proved us with the delay in getting this out and the fact she took this situation as a tee-hee funny joke, that she is not remorseful, and that Jax Film's decision to not accept her apology is very likely. I wouldn't accept it, not with how long this took, not with the jokes she made after this. Not with the lack of genuinity, and not with the amount of controversies and arrests she's been under this past decade. Anyways, back to YouTube's response. After seeing the way they have responded, this is probably the beginning of the end for YouTube. People do argue this already happened after the 2016 adpocalypse and the dislike removal, but frankly, in my opinion, YouTube officially jumped the shark. You may think that YouTube has reached rock bottom, but I think there's more holes to go down from here. YouTube is showing that they do not care at all about their creators with less than 10 million subscribers, and that this is going to hurt their brand. I wouldn't be surprised if we entered another adpocalypse. Why would I, as a company trying to look good, advertise my product on a SSSniperWolf video, especially after this? I wouldn't want to represent her, and that explains G Fuel's decision to drop her from their sponsor list. Now, do I think YouTube as a whole will go away? Probably not. What I think will happen is that YouTube and their assets eventually get bought out by another large company, and who knows what they'll do with the site. Well, now that this is all said and done, I hope that YouTube gets visited by Three Spirits and that they stop being garbage at managing their site. Even though I do not see this happening soon, which is a shame especially for every creator on this platform, as none of them are safe from this anymore. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll hopefully continue to make more Go Animate videos in spite of what's going on. Take care and have a good day.